The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Ravi Anand from Delsoft Technologies, New Delhi. So we are on our second day of faculty development program on power system design and analysis using Dixel and Power Factory software. So our second day agenda is to analyze load flow analysis, including simulations on balance and unbalanced load flow, station and network controlling features, consideration of generator capability curves, secondary and primary control, and voltage dependent load models. Your mics are muted to avoid voice interference. Please write your queries in the text box. Will be resolved at the end of session. Now I will start my presentation. So load flow analysis introduction, we will start with that. The load flow calculation will determine the active and reactive power flows of all branches and the voltage magnitude and phase for all nodes. While analyzing the behavior of existing power system or future system or expansion stages of an already existing power system, such a calculation required to analyze impact of commissioning a transmission line or a power plant. So for such evaluations, two aspects are taken into account. These aspects are present operations and future operations. This is how the power should be analyzed. From one side, we require relevant information to obtain the behavior of our system under different configurations that can occur. On the other side, we require the behavior of system reflecting reinforcement that have not been yet built while consideration the corresponding yearly and monthly load increase. So on this basic set of theory, that excellent works, and we can plan our system like in normal system conditioning modes and abnormal system conditioning modes, and we can also plan our network according to that in normal system conditioning and abnormal system conditioning modes. So this is the basic set of theory on which we can evaluate our excellent load flow analysis. So now what the base package includes. So for resolving these issues, Power Factory load flow analysis functions allow accurate representation of any combined meshed 1, 2 and 3 phases AC and DC systems. Power Factory load flow tool accurately represent unbalanced load generation grid with variable neutral potentials, HVDC systems, DC loads, adjustable speed drives, SVS and FACT devices for all AC and DC voltage levels. With a more realistic representation of active and reactive power balance mechanism, the traditional requirement of slack generation is left optional to the user. The load flow calculation will be determine the active and reactive power flows and the voltage magnitudes and the phase of all nodes, and it also can determine the power at risk. We can define automated feeder load scaling, load generation scaling. Here we can give DPL scripting for the time shift analysis. We can place ATC, penalty and factor calculations. So these are some basic features included in load flow analysis in Dixilent. Now in what environment we do load flow analysis in Dixilent? Dixilent Power Factory offers a selection of calculations method including a full AC Newton-Raphson technique for balance and unbalance and a linear DC method. The implemented algorithm exhibit excellent stability and convergence. Several iterations level guarantee convergence under all conditions with optional automatic relaxation and modification of different constraints. DC load flow solving for active power flows and voltage angles is extremely fast and robust, like it is for linear systems which requires no iteratives. Any combination of mixed 1, 2 and 3 phases AC and DC systems can be represented and solved simultaneously. For HV transmission systems down to the residential and industrial loads at LV voltage levels, neutral conditions can be modeled in Dixieland. Load flow tools accurately represent unbalanced loads, generation, grid with variables, and different AC-DC voltage levels and fact devices in network. Dixieland Power Factory offers a new, intuitive, and easy to use model technique which avoid the definitions of buses type such as SL, PV, PQ, PI, AS, etc. Power Factory simply provides the control mechanism and the device characteristics which are found in reality. So these are some basic working environment present for load flow analysis in Dixieland. Now we'll analyze more load flow analysis features. So consideration of reactive power limits, detailed model of generators, MVR capability curves including voltage dependency, practical station controlling features with various local and remote controlling modes for voltage regulation and reactive power generation. Reactive power is automatically adjusted to ensure that generation output remains within the capability limits. Various active power control modes like as dispatch according to secondary and primary control or inertial responses can be set at generation unit for giving various active power controlling modes. Support device characteristics such as voltage dependent loads and asynchronous machine with saturation and slip dependency and various factors can analyze. Comprehensive area network power exchange controlling features using secondary controllers and flexible participation factors can also be defined. Transformer OLTC able to control local and remote buses voltage, reactive power flows and voltage drop compensations within distribution system. Special transformer controllers models for parallel transformer, transformer tap adjustment support and discrete continuous methods are available. Device control for the shunt, doubly fed asynchronous machines and other power electronic elements such as self-commutated converters, thyristor diodes converters or integrated fact devices are possible. Local and remote controlling mechanism of SVCS and automatic and continuous control of TCR and TSC switching is performed within the component rating to hold the voltage at the given value. Correct representation of transformer vector group and the phase displacement are possible. Shunt can be modeled to consist of a combination of series and or parallel connected capacitors, reactors and resistors. Shunt can be connected to bus bars and feeders for remote end cable and line analysis. Filter may consist of any number of shunt combinations and the automatic shunt switching can be included in automatic voltage regulations. Support of virtual power plant models for generator dispatch based on merit order algorithms are possible. Feeder load scaling to control flows at the feeder entry point including nested and the parallel feeders are possible. Full support of any parameter characteristics and scales to allow parametric studies or easy definitions of loading scenarios or load profilings are possible in Power Factory. All optional data like generation and demand pattern, switching positions and lot more can be saved and maintained in a distinct operational scenarios in Dixieland. Now how can we get the results of various calculations which we do on Dixieland? So for that calculation of large number of individual result variables, and summary figure are possible. Display of any variables within single line graphics illustrations and diagram with tabular flexible data pages are possible. Various coloring modes for loading and different voltage levels are can be represented. Reporting of overhead overloaded systems, bus voltage, out of service components and voltage levels are available. Some different softwares like MS Excel output we can generate with our report of output of any of the study cases. GPL interactive with the results are possible, like we can program and give some flexibility to our results by programming. Textual output with predefined or user defined filter and labels are possible to define in Dixilent. So I will take this session of question and answer at the end of session. Now I am showing you how to analyze it on software. So I will start with a new project. So this is our designing window, this is our output window, and on the right hand side all the components are there which we use for designing our network. These are all analysis features which we have in Dixilent. Lot more are available in calculations, 22 different simulations which we can do on a single software. So my system will be consisting of 3 buses. So now I will add synchronous machine to first bus bar as a generating unit. At last load is there. From first to second winding transformer is there. And at last line is connected. So this is my network consisting of 3 buses, 1 synchronous machine, 1 2 winding transformer, line and then load. So now we have to feed parameter. We can see every equipment have their global types. So you can see here global parameters of generators. If we doing some project, we can provide data with the same specification here by importing that project. New project, we give our own data. So nominal apparent power is 10 MVA and nominal voltage is 110 kV. We can provide different data regarding synchronous machine related to synchronous reactance, load flow, if we going for any specialized parametric studies. So there we can give these data. According to different study cases, we can provide different data to our synchronous machine or any of the appliances here in Power Factory. So I am going with a basic study case. So I will take it as a basic. Here you can give different plant categories. You can import that model of plant and can use that synchronous machine of a plant model in Dixieland. So for this, we can define the plant categories like it is coal plant or a oil plant, gas, nuclear, hydro, wind, biogas, solar pump storage systems. Likewise, we can define different plant categories, and also we can interface the plant models so that we can justify the synchronous machine is governed at a coal plant or a biogas plant or a nuclear power plant. Likewise, we can define. So I need here at bus nominal voltage, which is line to line 110 kV. Here I will change second bus to 66. Now we'll define parameter for transformer. We can give different technologies like single wire earth return, single phase transformer or three phase transformer. Here I will step down from 110 to 66 kV. Vector group can be defined of HV sides and LV sides according to our requirement. Also we can define the positive sequence impedances value, zero sequence impedances value in different input modes. We can just provide it. Also we can give phase shifting and internal delta winding connections to the transformer. We can also define as a transformer is working as an auto transformer, so we can provide it. We can also give thermal rating of transformer. Likewise, different load flow and different studies have their own parameters. If we are going for any typical study cases, we have to provide all the data. Now I will define line. Every equipments have global type, project type and new project type. So rated voltage is 66 kV. This is overhead line. System is AC. We can define it as a DC or AC systems. Here number of phases can also be defined. Number of neutrals we can define. Some resistance and reactance values. Rated current will be 1 A. Length of line will be 100 km. With line model lambda parameter. Here nominal voltage will be 66 kV. At last we will define the load with general load. We can give the different phasing technologies like three phase delta, star neutral, single phase. So likewise different technologies are there on which system works in loading. Here we will give operating variables parameter on which load will work. Here are different input modes on which we can define our loading input modes. So my parameter has been defined. Now we can generate load flow. So here we can see AC load flow, balanced positive sequence, calculation methods are there. AC load flow, unbalanced three-phase, DC load flow, reactive power controlling features with automatic tap adjustment of transformer, automatic shunt adjustments, and consideration of reactive power limits. Here we can give active power controlling features as dispatch according to secondary controlling features, according to primary controlling, or based on inertias. Consideration of active power limits can be also provided. Balancing features we can give as per load at the reference bus, by static generator at the reference bus, distributed slack by loads, distributed slack by generation. These are different parameters in active power controlling features we can give for balancing. Advanced functions, we can define the load flow method in Newton-Raphson current equations or Newton-Raphson power equations. Load flow initialization can be also provided. Adjustments, tap adjustments can be provided in stepped or direct. We can also control the outer loop, number of steps, and the number of iterations while calculation. Convergence options can be fixed or can be automatic adaptation. So likewise, different analysis features are there to analyze and give some specific requirement wise as our study case requires. So I will execute the load flow on AC. So this is our load flow calculations like PQ, PQI values through different equipments which are available or connected in our network. Now we can generate a report like based on bus bar terminals. We can execute it. So this is our report of load flow analysis based on our experiment related to bus. You can change it to grid summary. So this is the load flow analysis and result viewing of grid summary. So these are some calculation features, and we can show it likewise. Here we can execute the DPL, the Silent Programming Language, with different equipments which are available in network, and we can also define the boundary conditions for different language. These are scripting modes where we can program our programming. To define different boundary conditions to our network. Equipment wise, scripting features are there. We can execute it as per our requirements. So these are scripting. Here we can program it. Likewise, we can change our results from different, like branch flow, current power factor. If we want to set it at empty, we can give it. Fault clearing time we can define. Tripping time can also be defined, or we can create some text box. We can shift layer for different interconnections. We can rotate. So now we will analyze the graphic of load at synchronous machine, which is 5%. So this is our basic graph where we can see the different graph models are there. Here we can see all the graphs which are available for network analysis or different calculations which we required are available, like harmonic distortion, XY plots, time over current plots, current comparison, differential plots, eigenvalue, phase, time distance diagrams. So all the different graphs which we need to analyze the network are available. So I will go with the bar diagram. Now we have to define at which component we want to see. So I want to see the loading of synchronous machine. I will select synchronous machine. Here we can see we can set different variables according to our needs. Like we want the equipment to show current, voltage and power variables. So all the parameters related to that will show here. We can change it dependent upon a bus result as a signals, calculation parameters, or any user defined variable set. We can do it here. So I will select loading. We can also select the different buses to which the component is connected. Here we have to define element and the variable. Now I will run RMS simulation. For initial condition, now I will provide some timing for the simulation and we will see the graph according to that. These are the bars. I want to see the curves, so I will just select it. You can see the loading graph of generator at 5%. You can see the loading graph at simulation. So likewise, we can analyze very large systems. I will just import one low voltage system. Which is AIC paper example. So here the system are connected with network feeders. This is bus. These are two winding transformers of 20 by 0.4 kV in 400 kVA transmission system. So without loading, you can see this is only a transmission without loading. So it is showing 00 values. So we have some global specs and global parameters available in our Dixieland, which we can analyze in different cases. So this is our network in IEC 61363 paper. The standard work with a offshore stationing of power system. These are power stations connections of 6.6 kV. These are cargo pumps compressors at 6.6 kV and 50 Hz. This is ship network. So likewise, offshore connections and offshore values of different analysis can be analyzed. These are some global papers which are here in Dixieland. This is 14 bus bar system. You can see the different values. Of calculations and load flow. These are voltages of all 14 buses. These are active and reactive power of generators which are placed in this network. So likewise, we analyze our network with different cases, and also can give some flexible input through DPL scripting. These are some papers which are published using Dixieland in trending technologies like wind power, simulation impact of wind power on a transient fault behavior of Nordic power system. So these are some papers which have been published. Nordic power system is stretched in the countries Norway, Sweden, Denmark, and Finland. So these are a practical implementation of study cases on existing systems. This is the network. These are various calculations. So likewise, Dixieland has been used for many paper publishing and different calculations in thesis works So this is paper related to smart grid data in distribution network planning. Here we can see GIS, EMM and weather database has been configured with the Dixilent database. These are feeder voltage profiles. This is a small section of distribution where just they are creating this study case. You can see system integration with the GIS and EMM systems for analyzing this network. And here different studies are there. Likewise, you can use Dixilent for different research work and for paper publishing. This is paper related to novel method for optimal location of STATCOM in distribution system using sensitive analysis by Dixilent software. So like Dixilent can also be used for FAC devices analysis in any of the sections of transmission or distribution on industrial network. So likewise, different calculations and many papers has been published using Dixilent. Many papers are there. Dynamic characteristics of a hybrid microgrid with inverter, non-inverter interface, renewable energy sources. Many Indian papers are also there in our use of Dixilent, and also some IEEE papers are also there. Using Dixilent. These are our global clients of Dixilent. And also Indian. So these are global companies which are already using Dixilent. This is client list of 2008. That time these are some companies which are using and universities which are using Dixilent. These are Indian customer list of Dixilent. So already many cases are going on in different colleges for different research purpose and different research related topics on Dixilent. Now I will take your questions, and if you have any more questions, you can write us. If I will not able to answer you, I will just mail your questions and answer on your registered mail ID. So keep asking your questions. One question is there, will you provide FDP participant online certificate? Yes, we will provide, and after completing this 3 day session, we will mail you within a week at your email, registered email ID. One question is that, do we have built-in model for solar cells? Yes, sir, we have built-in model for solar cells. Like I will show you. I already have shown some company standards models are there. We have PV systems. We can connect it and define variables according to that. Also, we can provide if some stochastic models are to our PV panels are there with company standards. We can just import it to our network and we can design based upon that. We have wind turbines. We can use it with the different stochastic models and different connections and different features. We can give our parametric studies with wind generation. So likewise, we can define different models of PV and wind farms. We have static generators, battery storage systems, fuel cell, index island. For maximum power point tracking in solar cell, I will mail you detail regarding this, sir. We have video channels on YouTube. You can just go through it. I will mail you the link for that, sir. We will forward you the video links. You can use it as a future reference. One question is there: is forward backward load flow distribution system can be also be performed in Dix Island? Yes, man, we can perform it on Dix Island, as we can analyze the distribution section with the different flow analysis on bidirectional flows. So we can give that kind of a study case and analyze it here in Dix Island. One question is this: can we do this to any number of buses? Buses are limited in educational version, which are limited to 50 bus. In research version, there are unlimited nodes and unlimited buses. We can just do it to the unlimited buses in Dix Island research version. One question is there: can we write the script related to DPL on any text editor and paste it? Yes, sir, we can do that. One question is there: is it possible to obtain the script of GUI drawn in the screen after executing? Yes, sir, same. I have shown you that equipment wise the scripting is already done. So you can just copy it, or even you can just give your own flexible data, and also you can provide different flexible or dynamic study cases to the section with DPL programming. We can do hardware interfaces to Dix Island Power Factory, and I will mail regarding this that whether DPL will recognize it effect or not. Anyone interested on this software, you can just mail us your details. I registered you for demo version of this. You can work through it, or you can also buy the software. We will come at your college premises and provide 2 or 3 days training on the dot software, and also installing process will be done. No additional charges of training and installation. Only you have to purchase the software, and we will come at your premises and we will provide all the training and everything related to the software. For smart meters, we can configure some external uh, files related to different smart meters, and we can use it here in Dixilent. I have mailed you, I think I mailed you regarding this yesterday. Yeah, we can do ATC analysis here in Dixilent. One question is there, sir, how I can improve my knowledge regarding this software. We'll mail you with the different videos link and also more detail regarding this software. If you have any queries, you can write to us on my email ID ravi@delsoft.in. Yes, many videos are there on Dixilent. We have just uploaded on the website YouTube. We will mail you, and you can also check with the Dixilent website, which is dixilent.de, where you can have more features related to different videos they have just uploaded. We'll mail you with the link of that demo videos. Yeah, I will mail you the different journal and papers on distributed generation using Dixilent. I think I have shown you now itself already, but I will mail you also, sir. One question is there, is it possible to include battery energy storage, micro turbine, fuel cell in distribution network? Yes, sir, it is possible to include all these things in distribution network by using Dixilent. Built-in model of electric vehicle is not there, but many papers have been published for analyzing electric vehicles and different topics related to electric vehicles. I will mail you regarding this. Yes, we can interface MATLAB and Dixilent. Let me show you. These are the interfaces which are available in Dixilent. This is the MATLAB interface to the Dixilent. We can do it. So MATLAB interface is possible in Dixilent. Sir, I will mail you regarding this ATC analysis and built-in tools for ATC analysis. I will mail you details regarding this. What are the variations that can be done in PV modules, that we can set the radiation pattern and the different variations which occur, like if cloudy weather is there, wind in the pattern of radiations, or wind is blowing. According to that, different variations we can set to the PV modules. I will mail you regarding this. Yes, sir. I will mail you the maximum power point tracking and wind for wind and solar plant. I will mail you details, sir. Built-in tool for ATC analysis. I will mail you detail regarding this. Is there any feature related to smart PV inverters and storage systems? I have to check with that, sir, and I will definitely mail you details regarding this on your registered mail ID. Yes, sir, we have papers on DFIG modeling. I will mail you different papers regarding this. Regarding cost, I will mail you, sir, of research version, student version, and industry version will be not available in the colleges. It for only for the commercial purpose, and it is come with the modular, like if you want to do the load flow analysis only, so you will get only load flow uh, in the software. Likewise, industry have different module wise variations in the software, as it is commercial license, so that will be modular wise. So research and student version, I will mail you details regarding this cost of. Yes, we can do PWM techniques in here in Dix Island. Yes, it is possible to interface AI based control available in MATLAB. As it in Dix Island, we can interface it. Every questions can't be answered here. We'll mail you regarding this, because hundred of faculties have already joined this session. They are all asking questions, so I have to take all of them as I can take. And later on, after this session, I will mail you with the details regarding this in Dix Island. One question is there: can we find optimal placements of PMU using Dix Island? Yes, sir, we can find it. Yes, sir, I will mail you the cost of software in educational and research version. Some papers are there published on cyber protocol and security about smart meters with this software. I will mail you regarding this. I will mail you the papers regarding distributed generation and smart grids. Yes, net metering is available in Dixilent. Okay, Vijay sir, I will mail you renewable energy integration under seasonal variations. Yes, there are many papers published on smart meters. I will mail you regarding this, which many projects of distribution and transmission which are going on based upon Dixilent. Yes, we can analyze the volt VAR optimization in Dixilent. The cost of package you will get through the mail. So educational version come with 25 user pack, and in research version you can buy it individually as a single 2 or a 5 user pack. Can we determine the optimal location and the size of distribution generation? Yes, we can determine. Okay sir, I will mail you regarding this pricing. Okay, I will mail you regarding this PWM techniques for MLI. Okay, I will mail you few mini projects also. Okay sir, I will mail you regarding smart meters using Dixilent software. We have some paper on TCSC on IEEE 14 bus system using Dixilent load flow analysis. I will send you. Yes, it is possible to study islanding conditions in micro grids and distribution generation using Dixilent. Okay sir, I will provide you link of few mini projects on Dixilent. Yes, it is possible to perform inter-area power flow. So you can ask more questions on ravi@delsoft.in. Definitely you will get our answers on your any queries related to Dixilent Power Factory. Thank you everyone. I will mail you regarding all your queries, and all your details will be mailed you. Many papers and different are published using Dixilent, so we can't mail you everything regarding this. It will be more appropriate for us if you just give us your email IDs, so we can mail you research papers and different cases related to that only. If we start to mail everything, it will be more bulky, and we can't say that everything will be mailed to you. So it will be like a summary of a software. At last, I will send you the brochure for more details. Many papers are there. We can't send every papers related to every topic. Okay, thank you everyone for attending today's webinar, and you can mail us. Yes, sir, I definitely mail you regarding Icelanding in microgrid, and Icelanding operation in power grid. You can search any papers on Dixilent. You just have to just write on Google Dixilent paper related to any one of the topics. Google will find everything for you, and we will mail you the details regarding this. Some of webinars which are uploaded regarding Dixilent. I will mail you the Dixilent website domain ID, so that you can just see what are the possibilities, and also the papers which we have in Dixilent. You can also provide us your research paper or your research topic on which you are doing research. We'll thank you helping you on that topic, and how can we conduct that research work on Dixilent. Thank you everyone for attending today's webinar. Tomorrow we'll see short circuit analysis using Dixilent, and till that you can ask your questions at ravi@delsoft.in. You can also watch our YouTube channel and also visit our website for more detail. Thank you for attending today's webinar.